What's going on YouTube? So I included pretty much my entire workout, that way I had a chance to talk a little bit more than I normally do. So first things first, you'll see that right here I'm using the blue slingshot, which is the reactive slingshot. One of my friends recommended that I give this one a shot as opposed to the red one, just because my bench is a little bit lighter, and this one seems to be a little bit easier to work with if you're benching lighter weights. So that's 210 for sets of 5. Anyhow, I've been starting a new programming. This next training cycle, I'm actually going to be doing my own programming. And for anybody who's interested in doing that, if you are kind of not a beginner, it's actually a lot more complicated than you may think. There are a lot of things that you need to take into consideration um, just to make sure that you're properly peaked, especially if you're looking to do like powerlifting or if you're a strength athlete. So this is some overhead pressing. This is only 115, and that's one of my goals to work on this training cycle, is really just to work on my overhead press, because I really haven't been doing it. I've been benching 3 days a week, but I've really not been giving my shoulders adequate stimulation, and I'm hoping that by incorporating more overhead pressing, that'll translate also to not just better overhead pressing, but a better bench press. So I was doing sets of 6, and I think this right here is my last set. I'm pretty sure I only got 5, which is pretty bad considering back in spring of last year I hit a PR 1 rep max on a strict overhead press of 185, and there's no way I'm anywhere near that. You see, like right there, I'm pretty shot. So anyway, here's some deadlifts. So yeah, I'm actually going to be training my sumo stance this training cycle. I never really gave it a chance when I first started getting into powerlifting, and in my mock meet last week, I was able to pull 500, which was pretty good considering I hadn't pulled that over a year pulling sumo. So here, pulling 350, and this is my last set, I believe. And at this point, my hamstring was kind of acting up. It almost felt like I pulled something. So you notice my hip is starting to raise a bit early, which wasn't happening in the other sets. But overall, I was pretty happy with how everything went. And honestly, if you guys have any suggestions for my sumo deadlift, I'm more than open to any suggestions, any tips. Just again, because I'm very new to pulling sumo, and I'm sure I've got a lot to learn. So I did some deficits. This is about 1 inch deficit, maybe a little bit more. On that one, you saw my hips rose a little bit. I was really trying to get down to the bar and work that bottom part of the movement, but I guess I was just a little bit too fatigued and not used to doing it. So here's some dips. You'll notice that I have some rock tape on my tricep because I was dealing with some tricep tendonitis that was really acting up pretty bad. So I was just doing bodyweight dips because I wanted to see how everything felt. I ended up doing 3 sets of 15 on this workout, and I'll probably be incorporating some weighted dips in the future. So like I said, I really included the entire workout just so I'd have an opportunity to show you guys pretty much everything that I did in this workout. So this is just some cable crunches for ab work. You'll notice in this particular time I'm just pretty much going straight down. I'll mix it up. Sometimes I'll kind of crunch towards my knees just to kind of target different parts of the abs, but the cable crunches are honestly a mainstay in my ab workouts, and my plan is to do abs essentially after every workout. Now for obliques, my go-to is definitely the cable wood chopper from high to low. You'll notice that, obviously my chest, my back is engaged. It's pretty much impossible not to, but this is a core exercise no matter how you cut it. One thing I'll note about the cable wood choppers, I much prefer the high to low as opposed to the low to high. For some reason, when I do the low to high cable wood chopper, I just feel like I activate too much of my chest and I don't really get enough of the contraction in my oblique. So yeah, I mean, for these I pretty much do sets of 15 to 20. I'm pretty sure I didn't include the entire clip because it gets pretty boring watching me do the same thing over and over. And then just to finish off, here's some band pull-aparts with the supinated grip. And this really hits the rear delt, and it's just overall a good thing to do if you're doing a lot of pressing movements. Help work that rear delt and balance out everything. That's it. If you guys like the video, please like the video and subscribe. Thanks.